So anyway, so once again, been getting high lately, you know, been you know, a little bit of the green stuff. I've been getting a little high. And I got high. Well, step 1, I got high. Step 2, I thought to myself, let's watch a movie. Step 3, I watched Hot Fuzz. This is Hot Fuzz. It's a movie film. It's a motion picture. It's an experience. It's an experimental comedy film or something. It's a good movie. Okay, so Hot Fuzz. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Right out the gate, right, I got to be honest. I don't like cops. Right, so the main character being like a super cop who, like, you know, is like a hard ass and arrests people for no reason. You know what? I was skeptical, but I will say, Hot Fuzz may be the only good cop movie I've ever seen, because it was really fucking funny. Oh, it was so good. So, you know, the main character, his name is Nicholas, is, he's a super cop, right? He's, like, so good. He's, like, 400% better than, like, every other cop in London or something, they say. I love the scene where, like, they're telling him he's getting promoted, aka he's being, like, sent to a country town, right? He's leaving London. And so, but I love the scene where it's like, let me talk to the person, like, you know, in charge of you, and then, like, they just keep going up the ladder. It's just really funny. Like, this movie, again, like, it's chock full of funny shit. It's chock full of funny fucking shit. It's just so funny. Like, I mean, like, I love the scene where he goes to, like, the small country town, and he goes to the pub, and then, like, sees a bunch of underage drinkers, and then, like, arrests them all. But that's, like, the whole population of the pub. And then, of course, you know, the other, there's just, like, a guy who's drunk. We don't know, you know, it's like, oh shit, it's Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead, but maybe he's a side character now, right? So he tries to be a drunk driver, and then he gets arrested, right, by the new sergeant, the super cop, and then that's before he realizes that's his new buddy cop, so it's a buddy cop movie. I love the scene where, like, they're talking about, like, so, what's this, Danny's character, or Nick Frost's character, Danny, is asking the super cop, who's also named Nicholas, played by Simon Pegg, about, you know, what he's done in London. Have you ever gotten into, like, a gunfight? Have you ever, like, shot your gun, like, 2 guns while you're in midair? It's really funny, and they're all, like, action movie references. And then, like, those are all scenes that happen later in the movie, and it's really funny. So, like, during, like, the big climax, when they got all the guns, and they're shooting, like, all the cultists or whatever, I'm speeding ahead of this, right, they do all of the same things that they talked about in the beginning, and it's just so funny. It's so good. I love the scene because the super cop doesn't drink or whatever, but then eventually he feels, like, comfortable enough, and he has, like, quote-unquote 1 pint, and then, like, you know, the scene is, like, he gets, like, shit-faced, and then he watches action movies, including Bad Boys 2, which I have seen. It's a classic. Probably another good cop movie, though I haven't seen it in a long time, so it's hard to reckon with my memory. But anyway, so they watch action movies, and it's just really funny. They bond, right? And then, you know, like, oh, they're friends, right? But then, you know, like, there's murders, by the way, there's going on, and they're covered up as accidents. But the super cop is like, you know what? I'm a little bit of a super cop, right? That's the other part about this movie I love, is that all the cops are so, like, realistic, in the sense that they're all a bunch of losers that don't want to do anything, right? And, like, even the one time they're supposed to do their job, oh shit, someone was murdered, they just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's just, it's extremely funny. It's extremely funny. I love the characters with the mustaches. They're, like, they just bully the shit out. It's just great. It's a great movie. But anyway, so there's murders going along. The super cop figures out that there's, like, a cult. Like, that's what I like about these movies in the so-called Cornetto trilogy, is, like, the first, like, third is, like, a different movie. And then, like, the second 2/3, they just blow it open, and then it's a whole different thing. Like, oh, you think it's just a buddy comedy about a super cop and, like, a Lazy Bones cop? No, actually, there's a secret cult, and, like, they're killing people for no reason. It's just great. Anyway, I was laughing. Like, this is another really funny movie. I'm not gonna lie. I had a great time. I mean, especially the gunfight at the end. The gunfight was great. where the motherfucker gets on a horse with like fucking 15 different fucking guns. I mean, it's just fantastic. I mean, this movie is wonderful. I mean, I've never seen a cop movie this good before. It's classic. It's just really good. It's really good. I mean, I enjoyed it. All the characters are so like funny, like the country like characters, like, you know, they all have their own stupid fucking lazy personalities, and it's just great. There's a dog in this movie. Now, granted, they are a police dog, so, you know, they are an abuse victim, but there is a dog in this movie, and it's just, it's a wonderful movie to watch. It's a wonderful movie to watch. I would recommend it. I would also recommend, well, I can't recommend this because it's illegal, depending on where you live, but I was consuming multiple marijuana products while watching this movie, and it made it great. But yeah, anyway, so like the cult is like killing people for basically no reason. Like, I don't like his house, so we killed him. Oh, you know, like they're trying to get like this best village award or some shit, so they just kill random people that they don't like because, you know, they're fucking up the style of the village. It's just, that's the thing about this movie, is that there's like, it's the dumbest reason imaginable, right? It's just a good parody of like cop movies, because cop movies usually like they're like killing terrorists and they're like doing all this stupid shit that like is super unrealistic. But in this movie, it's unrealistic in the opposite direction, where it's just fucking stupid, and I love it. It's great. It's highly entertaining. Emphasis on high. In fact, I'm high right now because I'm still recovering from my late night movie sesh. So there you go.